5PMNation.com.
And we could have a parade and fireworks.
I tell you that the Palladian DNA, it inoculates you against a lot of stuff. Oh, somebody wants to share their Valentine's Day.
Oh, very exciting, very exciting.
Except I think, there it is.
It could be someone wanting to share their medical history, actually, which is also very exciting. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
This is Q.
Oh, Q.
Q.
Q, by the way, also in excellent physical health, from what I understand, taking after our great president, Donald John Trump. What can we do for you, Q?
I've been listening to your sarcasm.
Happy Valentine's
denigrating the
Day.
President of the United States, pretending like you enjoy what he's doing.
I do. You say hey.
I enjoy that he's in good physical health. I think it's wonderful.
Know. Oh, yeah. We are les Americans.
Oh, this does.
But Donald Trump is actually doing something, and you're neglecting to mention that.
His virility.
Donald Trump is a winner. Donald Trump won. He beat the Democrats back. We're getting the wall. We're getting it, and we need it.
Well, Q, aren't you concerned that this national emergency is just going to be tied up in court?
Oh, just the aspects of it.
And that it's all for naught?
That's another thing. The court system in this country has really not made America better. They just tie everything up. I think Trump should consider a national emergency and sideline those people that want to stop the wall, that want to stop the Muslim the problem that Trump was trying to solve. That's why Trump was elected. But these people, these so-called judges, many of them from Muslim nations and other minority groups, have decided to frustrate the will of America. You have to understand, Donald Trump was elected. I know your favorite candidate lost, Hillary Clinton. I know you love her.
Well, Mr. Hopwood loves her even more. If you know what I mean.
It was only physique.
Yes, and everything was consensual.
She was. I've got 2 words to describe her. Benghazi. Don't forget that.
Oh, right.
All her fault. All her fault. 100%.
Well, yes. I won't even try to argue with you about that, Q. My goodness. Yeah,
and you know what happened. They were attacked by foreigners on U.S. sovereign territory. Mm-hmm. Our consulate, our embassy was under attack, and Hillary Clinton, what did she do? Nothing. Nothing.
Right.
You think Trump would have been like that? You think Trump would have done nothing?
Trump would have gone over there and helped our guys fight, I think.
No. Let me tell you what Trump would have done. He would have made a statement. Tripoli. 20 minutes after it started, gone.
Right.
Just a crater where it used to be, and let's be honest, who's going to miss it?
Well, I guess.
Are you going to miss Tripoli?
Well, I can't say that I personally would miss it.
The former leader of Libya, Gaddafi, you'll miss him. Just another Muslim nut job. Chalk one up for Donald Trump.
Well, I think
saving America, making America great again.
I don't think Donald Trump had anything to do with the death of Muammar Gaddafi. Q.
Yeah, but he would have.
Well,
if he had been president, he would have taken that problem away. He would have dealt with that problem like he's dealing with the southern border problem. I mean, let's talk. Have you been to the southern border? Do you know what's down there?
Cactus.
Are there?
Have you ever driven through Texas?
I'd be terrified.
It's nothing but dead armadillos on the highway.
Okay.
It was a mistake. Texas was a mistake. But now we've got it. So we got to protect it. It's America now.
That's right.
Yeah, and we need that wall. And we need it. We need a wall that's 50 feet high,
50
feet deep, and 50 feet thick.
Well, that's going to take more than $5.7
billion. The wall
billion.
is going to be cheap compared to what we're going to end up paying for all these illegals. And I know that people like yourself, they'd love to give amnesty to these people, keep them here forever, right? You want to give them amnesty, right?
Well, I certainly want to give the DACA recipients amnesty, Q.
Why? Why?
Well,
What did they ever do to get amnesty?
well, they didn't do anything.
Walk across the border where there's no wall?
Well, I mean, some of them were carried across by their parents because
They voted multiple times for Democrats. That's why we're for them.
Yeah, I'm sure they are voting, plenty of them. They get that false ID, and they're in those polls, electing liberals and progressives and, well,
Betos.
basically Bolsheviks, like both of you.
Like Beto.
And then some of them become judges.
Yeah, of course they become judges, you know. They get nominated by the so-called liberal wing of the Democratic Party. Let me ask you something. Did Obama ever nominate a white judge? Do you know of any white judges he nominated?
It depends.
I mean, what's wrong with a white judge? Do people just hate white people in this country now? Is that what it's come down to?
Yes, I think nominating white judges is un-American. It's much.
Oh yeah, it's contrary to the laws of nature and against the will of God. Come on, get real.
I'll tell you the truth. He didn't nominate any Protestants.
Oh,
Judges. A vicious attack on the founding fathers and ethos.
Yes.
Unless you were from Maryland.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, obviously, yes.
Hey, look at those two attorney generals under Obama. Yeah, do they look very white to you? I don't think so.
That's a good. Q. I cannot argue with that. They neither of them look particularly Caucasian. Yeah,
and what did they do? You know, they got investigated, right? I mean, didn't you think? Now, who was that attorney? The second one. What was her name?
Loretta Lynch.
What was that lady's name? She's so inconsequential. It slips my mind. But a liberal like you would remember her name. What was it?
No, Loretta Lynch was her name.
Loretta Lynch.
Yes,
Lynch. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Lynch. Yeah, Loretta Lynch sitting there talking with the last Democratic criminal before Obama.
Hillary
Sitting
Clinton?
there talking to him for, 45 minutes
Bill
on the
Clinton,
tarmac. Yes. What the hell was that?
Well, Q, I have to admit that
they're talking about their grandchildren.
That didn't look good. that didn't look too good.
And how did that even get out? You know, I mean, you'd think that there'd be a little more subtlety.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Bill Clinton stops his big private jet, you know, with all the Secret Service people in there, so he can talk about his grandchildren to Loretta Lynch. What do you think that conversation was really about?
Sexual. You think it was sexual? It is Valentine's Day.
Oh, he could have been hitting on Loretta
That.
Lynch. Yeah, that's true.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
He hit on Melania many times.
By the way, Tom Blanchard in the Facebook live chat says, "Wow, I love this man." Right on, Q.
Q, you still have your Q clearance from the Department of Energy?
I have my Q clear. Of course, my name is not really Q. That's just a pseudonym.
Oh,
I'm inside watching the deep state, and people don't understand really what's going on. They keep trying to attack our elected leader.
Can I ask you a question, Q?
Yeah. Okay.
I've studied
what is it?
I've studied the 25th
sure it's going to be
Amendment.
trivial.
It has to be the vice president and one of the cabinet officers that brings up the question of the president's instability. So, what do you think about people in the Justice Department bringing this up?
Hopwood, who are you to talk about mental instability? That's what I want to know.
I'm not talking about I'm talking about, do you think it's right? That violates the 25th Amendment, doesn't it? Because it's not supposed to come from the Justice Department. It's supposed to come from the Vice President. So how do you spin that?
Yes, the deep state operates in mysterious ways.
There is a deep state.
There's nothing wrong with our President of the United States. This guy knows what day it is. He knows what country he's living in.
Just answer that. I'm saying this just as a practical point of view.
You're just another smart aleck.
No,
that doesn't like white people.
I think that the Justice Department is in error to that, and I think the guy should have been fired.
But
it gives credence to what Trump's been talking about, and I'm no Trump supporter.
Of course,
but
of course it does.
Q is right, though. You do hate
Justice Department
white people.
It's just part of the deep state.
Oh,
They're
that's
fighting
a terrible
as hard
thing
as
to
they
say.
can to get rid of this president. He sits there dancing. He's dancing. He's like the Muhammad Ali of presidents.
He does.
And there's no deep state.
He floats like a butterfly and
Floats
sings like a bee.
butterfly.
Yes.
The church
But he
commission.
sings like a bee.
Yes.
The
You've seen his
church
latest
commission
tweets, right?
hearings. That was all just balderdash, right?
What hearings? What are
They
you
call it
talking
the
about?
secret government then, back in the mid-'70s.
Hopwood's with you on the deep state.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're running things until Donald Trump gets rid of him. I give him another 2 or 3 months. Then it's all over.
Go Bull.
Get rid of all these effete liberals in the Department of Justice. Shut down the Washington Post. We know what they're all about. Hey, you saw what happened with Bezos today? Gave
What?
up on New York.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Amazon is not going
What
to
the
New
hell
York.
is that?
Didn't get enough tax credits, I guess.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Q?
I think it's because Donald Trump is from New York. He's just thumbing his nose at Donald Trump and the National Enquirer. And why? For telling the truth. The guy sending dirty pictures on the internet.
He is.
Yeah, and they were available for anybody to see. I'm not really too interested in Jeff Bezos' penis,
Oh, we
Maybe
don't
you
use
guys
that type
are.
of language.
Maybe you like it. Hopwood's probably got his own collection of photos of Jeff Bezos from the waist down.
I'm not a fan of Amazon.
I will say this, Q. I'm very excited about the president's idea of this new 4th of July tradition that we're going to have with a parade and fireworks. He's truly a visionary.
He
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't we
Traditionalist.
celebrate the United States?
Yes.
You and your buddy there in that radio studio, you'd probably like to
It's
celebrate
white nationalism. The 4th of July is white nationalism.
How dare you.
the Bolshevik Revolution. Yeah, that's the one you're celebrating.
October.
Well, we could have a
You're
day for
stepping your
that.
way down Elm Street.
Well,
We are
There's
against
nothing wrong
4th
with
of
a
July.
parade. Nothing wrong with it.
I love
I
it.
hate
When I was a
Actually do
kid
too.
growing up in New York City,
Because they
I
made
used to
them
go to
watch
a lot of
them. Yeah.
parades, and we loved them.
Yes.
Did you
yes.
see the one with Donald John Trump?
Oh,
I'm sure he's been in many parades because people love Donald Trump in New York.
yes.
Was
They
it-
love him there.
Yes.
Let me ask
That's
you.
why he won. That's why he won New York State.
Let me
the election.
ask you, Q.
He won every borough. He buried Hillary Clinton.
It was the greatest landslide in the history of the country, I think.
Let me ask you, Q.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Of course, it never gets reported that way. But Donald Trump, they love Donald Trump in New York.
Yes.
What would New York be without Donald Trump?
I
What
want
would
to
New York
ask
be
you a
without
question.
Trump Tower?
Wasn't Parade a play by John Howard Lawson of the Hollywood 10?
Oh my God!
He was under
Somebody
party
take this guy to
discipline.
a hospital.
It's true, isn't it?
He's just coming in from nowhere with these comments that have nothing to do with what we're talking about. Get on the topic. Get
Parades
on the
have
topic.
Bolsheviks have been attacking parades since time immemorial, haven't they?
They have attacked parades.
Attacking
They have.
Trump's parade is an attack on the United States of America.
I'd have to agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an attack on
what's
us all.
wrong with showing off our military equipment? God knows we pay enough for it,
above
right?
the waist. Above the waist, right?
What I'd like to do ideally is the next time, like if we're going to, let's say we decide to go to war with North Korea, I think we should launch.
We're still at war with North Korea.
Well, I know what you mean, but when we decide to attack North Korea, well, because the Korean War never officially ended, we should actually launch missiles at North Korea during the 4th of July parade. I think
That's a great idea.
that would be very
That's
exciting.
a great idea, Connarton. I'm sure you're just being sarcastic.
No,
It's a fabulous
Sexy.
idea.
thank you. Yes, I think it's
Well, let
brilliant.
me just ask
Blow
you.
off the old missiles.
We launch, submarine-based nuclear missiles at North Korea. 20 minutes later, North Korea gone.
Mm-hmm.
like Tripoli. You know?
20 minutes.
Gone.
Where are you
Just a
going to beat your subs? More like 5 minutes, if that.
Okay, 5 minutes, 20 minutes.
Well,
it's a big distinction without a difference. Listen.
Not yet.
North
You
Korea
know
gone.
nothing about nuclear
Who gives
power.
a damn, right? Who cares?
The point
They're
is
just an annoying barking dog anyway.
Get a little personal there with
You think
Mr.
China
Hopper.
likes those people?
Yes, they use
just
them as a
pretend to
cat's
like 'em.
paw.
North Korea is the Chinese proxy. The Chinese, they don't want to wake up, that sleeping giant across the Pacific. So they let North Korea do it. That's their proxy.
All right. Well, I mean, our president seems to be.
I mean, you had a great idea. Take out North Korea.
Yeah. Launch during
idea.
the
mean,
parade.
what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Boom. Where's the retaliation? Nothing.
It'll be too late.
North Korea gone.
Yep.
The Washington Post and the failing New York Times are going to have to find somebody else to complain about.
That's right. There's
no threat from North Korea, other than they keep firing missiles over Japan. I don't know what the hell that is.
Right. Yes.
I guess they just want attention. They're showboaters over there in North Korea.
They are.
Led by that short fat guy.
Yes, Kim Jong-un.
With the weird haircut.
Well, but President Trump did say that he and Kim Jong-un fell in love. They fell in love, which is nice, especially since it's Valentine's Day. I wish Trump would repeat that today.
W fell in love with Putin.
That's
remember?
right. Looked into his eyes and saw his soul.
When I look into your eyes.
Yes.
Yeah, what is that? I mean, we know who these people
Romance.
are. And what they are. And, they're a threat out there. But you know what? When has ever Vladimir Putin invaded the United States like Mexico, Honduras, and Guatemala? Yeah, we got a real invasion going on down there. Do you realize how many people have been apprehended at that border?
Oh my!
Hopwood, he's got his phone. He can probably give you the exact number. How many people, Hopwood, were arrested at the border coming in from Central America and Mexico?
Would you like me to read you the figures from 2013 with Representative King attacking Obama and his
that was a shame.
designation
Representative King, a true American.
That it's an emergency at the border?
I'm very, very
crisis.
sorry to see what happened to him. Somebody stands up for America, and then what happens? Boom. They get taken off every committee, denounced by their own party.
Unless you're a Democrat.
Mm.
Then you can get away with anything.
Oh.
Hey!
No, I don't know why they call themselves Democrats. Why don't they call themselves what they are?
Guess
Communists.
what? The Chinese have 300 megatons of nuclear weapons that can hit up to St. Louis.
Well, that's not good news.
Well, we don't think about
you
that,
think they're
do we?
going to fire those
North
at us if
Korea.
we take out North Korea? Let me tell you something. We take out North Korea, they're going to thank us. That's one more problem they don't have to deal with.
Right.
They can hit St. Louis.
But why would we take out North Korea, Q, if our
St.
president...
Louis? Who gives a damn?
Well...
I know, they're all Republicans there. We lost that Senate seat.
That's right. It's a Republican state. Oh, wait a minute. No, what am I saying here?
Oh, my goodness.
The Republicans are good.
Yes,
Not St. Louis. New York City. That's the one we should get rid of.
Plus, St. Louis has that magnificent arch.
We're going to have to rely on the Russians, or maybe the French with La Force de Frappe.
Ah, yes.
The French could do it as a contract job.
They'll attack with fraps. Is that what you're saying? That's very interesting.
La Force de Frappe.
Oh, right.
Atomic bomb.
The force of fraps. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I could go for a frap.
Well, I just wanted to break up the little party you were having, making fun of the President of the United States. I mean, let's face it. That's all you guys ever do.
Oh, no.
You just make fun of the President of the United States from some little room on the fourth floor of some building that we've never even paid any attention to.
Which you
in
pay
a
for
city
taxes.
that doesn't mean anything. Manchester, New Hampshire.
Well,
those and fighting
just
words,
making fun of our
Buster.
president. That's what you do. You make your 20 listeners happy. All the Democrats and communists and progressives in the city that hang out with you. You made them happy. But, there are bigger issues here having to do with the wall, basically. We need a wall.
Yes.
A wall is a beautiful thing.
Or see-through steel slats, right? We can have that instead, right?
Well, he is getting it. 55 miles of steel slats.
There you go.
Poles.
And maybe the rest of it could be, I still think my velvet rope idea is really the way to go.
I still think your velvet idea is a terrible, it's just more sarcasm coming out of you, making fun of the fact that we finally have a man in the White House instead of some effete communist tearing down America, apologizing for America. I'm sick of it.
The Chinese
we need to make the rest of the world fear America, respect America.
Oh, boy.
And you can't do that by giving speeches at the UN. You need to back that up with a little muscle. You know what I'm saying? You need to back it up with a wall.
Are you a fan of Michael Jackson?
Not particularly. I don't know. Who is Michael Jackson? Is he white?
Well, that's
maybe.
I might take a look at it if he was white.
You might have enjoyed him later in life.
Oh,
yes.
my! This is sad news.
Uh-oh.
While Beijing, China could incinerate up to 130 to 140 million Americans many times over. They don't have a missile that can reach Mexico City.
Oh, wow.
They can get rid of the western part of Mexico.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
We'll chalk them up, too.
Yeah, well, thank you for that piece of information.
Uh-huh.
That's going to just make my day about Mexico City.
Yeah, we blow everything up. Start over again.
I think, the Mexicans, you gotta actually admire what Trump did about that last caravan. All those people got stuck in Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
Which my friends are Mexicans.
Really?
Stuck in Tijuana. Can you imagine that?
They're having a hell of a time.
Matt Connarton, can you imagine that? Matt Connarton stuck for 3 months in a concentration camp in Tijuana.
Wow.
There's plenty of Jello shots.
All the prostitutes at least 10 miles away.
Do they serve tequila?
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
I don't know what they serve, Matt, but, if you were if you were a hostage down there in Tijuana like that caravan, I don't know how Trump managed that. How he managed to convince Mexico to keep the caravan, those 4,000 or 5,000 or 6,000 Hondurans and Guatemalans or wherever the hell they came from, how he managed to get the Mexicans to take, it was genius.
It was genius,
the man
yes.
is a stable genius, no doubt about it. He's got the best moves, he's got the best words,
wife,
and he's got the best people.
The best
and you
first
guys
lady.
are jealous of it. You make fun of it all the time.
Did you say he's got the best moves?
Oh, what bull?
Well, he's got the best moves. Of course he's got the best moves.
Oh, okay.
You see him moving every day, moving against the deep state, moving against the, what's her name? AOC?
AOC, yes, Alexandria.
Miss Castro down there, from the Bronx, complaining about things. She's an idiot.
Castro from the block.
Another New Deal.
Yes.
Where's she going to pay for that?
Right. Well, you're going to raise some taxes.
The Green New Deal? What the hell is that?
She might raise your
Just
taxes.
more nonsense coming out of the communists. They're not going to be satisfied till this country is swimming in molasses.
Oh my God!
Molasses.
That's all I have to say. I just called up to give a little truth to an otherwise radio broadcast that's a river of lies.
Yes, yes. Well, thank you so much for the call, Q.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
IPMNation.com.